Hey everybody, here's that power supply that I pulled out at Dell Dimension 2400. It's a Hipro built 200 watt unit. Many basic Dells came with these 200 watt power supplies. What kind of disappoints me is it's only got a 10 amp I should say, 10 amp 12 volt rail on a system that is drawing its CPU power from 12 volt rail. Anyways, if you didn't watch the video about the Dell Dimension 2400, which this video was, this is my previous Horse Machine video. This power supply in the Dell, the problem with it was, you plug in the computer, you get a light on the motherboard, but the computer would not start. So I'm assuming this power supply may have some bad capacitors in it somewhere. Or it could be something of a mystery when it comes to these power supplies. I've actually got two other power supplies. Well, one other unit that's an FSP. Capacitors looks fine. Power supply looks like it's barely ever been used. Gets 5 volt standby power, but does not start. Anyways, let's get this cover off here and have a look inside here. Which these Hipros are definitely known for capacitor issues. They're well built power supplies, but they have capacitor problems because they used to use Teapo capacitors. This one here, yep, it has Teapos, and I can see, but let me get this cover off and have a real good look inside it. Okay, well, we got the cover off, and we do have two bulging Teapos in here. From what I can see, there's one. Let's see, get the camera we can actually see. There is one. Get the focus here. There's one here, and the other is right there, if you can see. So this one right here near the heatsink is bulging, and the other one over here is bulging. So those will definitely have to be replaced. And let me see if I can figure out what the rating is on that capacitor. Well, in this case, the specs are pointing it toward the heatsink, so I can't really see. As you can tell, by the guts and thing, it is pretty much a 200 watt unit. Though it is built pretty decent. The thing about this power supply is, even though it's only a 200 watt power supply, you'll notice that it's built a whole lot better than a lot of cheap power supplies in the market. By having all the filtering components in place, having decent sized capacitors on the primary, the transformers were fairly decent for a 200 watt unit, but the capacitor selection is not the best, as we can tell right here. They have white capacitors right there on the AC plug. We have X capacitors and long coils on the board. I mean, everything in this power supply is adequate for 200 watts. It could probably pull out 250 watts, okay? I'm not going to replace the capacitors in this video, but just wanted to see what the issue was with this thing. And I'll let you know. I guess what I'll do is I'll post an annotation or just update the YouTube description box after recapping this power supply to let you know how it done. So anyways, any questions or comments, feel free to ask.